What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Civilization V AI only world battle. As promised in the last video, we're now going to go over the info addicts, and I think, as you can already see here, we're going to see a pretty reoccurring theme of Egypt, the Iroquois, the Zulu and the Huns in the top four, and then sort of a few civs, sort of Vietnam, Great Britain's, Germany's maybe if they're still up there, Poland's, those sort of civs popping up, maybe Korea around sort of just after that, sort of sometimes and sometimes not being there. But I think these four are going to be pretty solidly ahead now, but I don't know exactly. So Egypt, biggest population in the world, just ahead of the Iroquois, and then behind them quite some bit is the Zulu and the Huns, and then Vietnam in fifth. Crop yield, Iroquois pretty dominant, over 150 million bushels ahead of the Zulu, and they're very far as well, again about 140, 135 ahead of Egypt. Then it's the Shoshone in fourth, which shows how large they are, I guess, and the Huns in fifth, which I guess this just shows how well they can feed their people. So it's not the most important thing in the world. Production, the Iroquois number 1, Zulu number 2, Egypt 3, Shoshone up to 4th, although they've got half of the Iroquois, so not that good. Huns in 5th as well, and then Germany's still up there, ahead of Great Britain somehow, so you know, good for them. Land area now, the Iroquois nearly 5 million square kilometers, well ahead of the Zulu. Then the Shoshone, so yep, they did catch up a little bit. Then Egypt and the Huns, Korea, Great Britain again, just here off top 5 sort of positions. Military manpower, Iroquois number 1, 535,000 soldiers ahead of the Zulu by 5,000 soldiers, so bear that in mind. Then a big drop off to the Huns at 380,000, who are 50,000 ahead of Egypt at 331,000. Then Korea 308,000 in 5th. Great Britain in 6th. Argentina, so they're obviously losing units in their war against Germany, and obviously Germany and Poland both dropping right off. Poland 23rd, Germany very low down as well, so that's interesting. Also, the Soviet Union have not been very high for many. They've always been around 10th, which is something to bear in mind considering how strong I was saying they were. Social policies, California doing very well for some reason. They're doing it in the other game as America, so maybe they're just doing something good. My America game, maybe they've probably got a unique ability related to social policies. Great Britain 27, Poland 25, Brazil 24, and the same for Siam. Happiness, Spain pretty dominant. It doesn't matter too much, but no one's negative, other than Korea aren't even negative. Look at all these civs that have been wiped out. So we've lost 8 civs. That is Greece, the Ottomans, Carthage, Japan, Ethiopia, Arabia, America, and Congo. Technologies now. Venice, oh that's us, we're behind. The Sioux are in last, and Mongolia both with 1 city. Poor them. Persia 40, again 1 city, 41. The Inca at 45. I'll see they're down to 1 city now, but that was only a few videos ago, so they're sort of doing poorly. France very badly, doing at 46 there. Chile only 47. When you see Vietnam and Korea in the lead, joint on 57, Great Britain 56, the Zulu in 4th 55, alongside Egypt, the Iroquois, and then there's a 2 drop off to Brazil and Indonesia. The Huns and Argentina are falling behind. Again, the Soviet Union dropping off. Germany are 1 ahead of Poland, so that'll be interesting in that war. Still raging. Cities, top 5, Iroquois 34, Zulus 22, Shoshone 19, Egypt 15, the Huns 14. Germany still have 8. They've lost 2 in this war so far. Science output, the Iroquois are in the lead, so I don't know if they'll ever overtake Vietnam, or they should overtake Korea. They've got twice as much as Korea. Vietnam, the Zulu, Egypt, Shoshone in 5th, and other than that, not too much important. Egypt and Great Britain doing well for wonders, alongside Korea, Vietnam, and the Iroquois. That's about it, really. Let's go over the religion overview while we're at it. Where are we? World religion. Who's in the lead? Okay, this doesn't want to work. Everything but number of cities. Okay, so Islam and Protestantism are gone from this world. Persia have got Zoroastrianism in 1 city. 6 cities from Shintoism from Japan. And then 18 from Catholicism by the Aztecs. So credit to them getting that going well. Obviously Japan are gone now. Iroquois 38 with Judaism, which is most of the Americas, I'd say. Obviously there's a little bit of Catholicism as well, and then Eastern Orthodox 125, just the dominant religion of Europe and Africa, probably parts of Asia as well. Egypt now have battleships. Do they have regular planes? Nope, still great war bombers. But Poland, Indonesia and the Soviet Union all just declared war on Morocco. So poor little Morocco is probably soon going to be taken out by someone, which is a shame. Other than that, everything is looking interesting. And obviously the big eyes on event is Poland pushing in still slowly to Germany. Should grab Sparta this turn, and Britain should grab Cologne as well this turn. France declare, oh, that's an interesting one. France won't be able to get round here. Germany, why are you still declaring wars? Germany declaring war on the Mayans. They probably shouldn't be doing that, but they want to do it, so okay, whatever, Germany. Yeah, I mean, it's got to be someone from the southern, I guess I'd say, it's not really southern hemisphere, but below this sort of Iroquois Spain border at sea that would have to take out Morocco, because France have no way of getting round. It would have to be someone either in Egypt, maybe Mali, but they're busy fighting the Songhai. Brazil could maybe send some sort of naval invasion over, but I don't think the AI would be successful with that. South America's still a big mess. I'd say Brazil is still probably the strongest. I don't know. Maybe not technically the strongest, but just because they're consolidated. No sort of random borders like the Chile and Argentinians. They're probably the strongest. And then Songhai has just adopted freedom. I don't know why, but they've joined Korea and Brazil and gone for freedom. Maybe because they're next to Brazil. That might be it. Maybe. Korea, that was surprising, seeing Korea 5th for military, but because they have so many upgraded units, all these artillery, infantry, lots of battleships as well I'm seeing, that is probably why that is. For Korea, who are level with Vietnam, but we don't see many advanced units for the Vietnamese. Maybe they're just struggling. All their units are over here, don't forget, sort of defending their new city from the Zulu. But other than that, not much is going on. The Huns' long turn of processing has begun again. Just, I don't know, whatever. Gives me time to go around the world and see what's going on. Soviet Union moving all their troops towards the east of this city, which would suggest an attack against the Huns, but are they just completely forgetting this huge southern border? I don't know. Maybe that's what they're doing. Who knows? So, the Huns are doing well. I nearly said the Suns. The Huns doing good. Don't know what they're doing, but they're doing good. We should be about to see Poland move into Sparta, hopefully. Should be coming up now if they haven't had their go already. Why is it making me go down? Stay here. They don't really have a melee unit. This rifleman's not going to be... Oh no, they grabbed it. Never mind. The rifleman did make it. Sparta has fallen to Poland. So maybe now they can start to push in more. I think they should go more for the southern cities and then go up to Berlin, where they can make use of all these roads. Because they're not going to be able to do that if they just go across here. All the tiles are pillaged now, which make it easier. And they can land loads more troops now. But obviously all these boats in the Black Sea are now pretty useless. They can't help in any war Poland faces. Shoshone v the Mayans. Ooh. That's a big-ish war. But Shoshone don't have a navy, so it's not that big. Another big city falling. Germany losing 2 cities. Cologne. And look at the British. Lots of British units up here now in the Baltic Sea. And they're already sieging out Munich. Wow. What if Britain took over Germany? Poland could just completely mess up here. But I think it's at the point soon where Germany are going to be so weak, or Poland becomes so weak, that someone else joins in. I'm looking to the Soviet Union, the Huns, or Egypt for who that's going to be. Egypt aren't really in a position to declare what, they're so spread out, which is a problem for them. Attila has launched a sneak attack. Ooh, interesting. I'm just going to keep skipping, hitting next turn. I don't see no sneak attack, but we need the Huns to go to war, speed up that processing time. Even if it was just against Assyria or Persia, just to get rid of them. Sounds really mean, but we need them gone to speed this up. Ooh. Okay, France. What if France got open borders through Spain and took out Morocco? That'd be harsh. Anyway, here comes. Turns are getting longer, even for the smaller civs. Germany moving some stuff around. See how long the Iroquois take, because I mean we've been always saying the Huns take a long time. Iroquois taking a while, nowhere near as long as the Huns take though. Already done. Wow, Great Britain picked up 3 cities here. I mean, Stuttgart's not the best, but Cologne and Ankara, coastal cities. Britain now border the Soviet Union and Egypt, technically. Technically, I guess, you could look at it that way. I mean, Britain are doing well. They could be a surprise late candidate for maybe a victory. They've been very exciting this game. They were obviously quiet at the start. They messed up not getting Ireland and Scotland, but they settled in Europe. They tried to attack France, and now they're making a huge push up in the Baltic Sea. 4 cities now they've grabbed from Germany. Obviously they grabbed this one a long time ago, but if they can take Munich, that would be so big. Like, if Britain could grab this, wow, entertainment factor from them. Probably put them up there for a chance of being in the top 5 civs, which obviously I do at the end of these battles. If you didn't know, I look over the info addict and take into account other things that have happened, but mainly info addicts. There's a point system and it decides who's in the top 5, and I make a video about that, and then we'll have a new campaign. But obviously that's a long way from now, so only turn 298. Yeah, the Huns is definitely, we need these guys to go to a war. Just come on, declare a war. You know you want to, Attila. Just attack the Soviet Union and send the world into meltdown. That's what we need to do. Surprised that the 3 big ones, Egypt, I'd say, yeah, it's Egypt. Well, it doesn't look like it, but the info addict suggests Egypt, the Zulu, and the Iroquois. The Shoshone are like, they look like they're there, but they're not. They're behind, so far behind. But maybe if they stayed around till the end of the game, I don't know, they'd have a chance, maybe, I don't know. But the Egypt, Zulu, and Iroquois should be pulling away from civs like Great Britain, Germany, Poland. Well, Germany and Poland are a bit behind, but Soviet Union, the Huns. Even the Huns aren't close to Egypt or the Zulu, so that's a bit weird, and that's a weird war. Indonesia, the Aztecs don't even have their colony out here. It's now the Shoshone. So maybe some other people joining. Indonesia have been going ham, just declaring war on everyone. Nice, meanie Zulu. The Indonesians just being aggressive. Maybe they know. Well, they don't know, but maybe they do know that they're mining the uranium, but they definitely don't realize what it is just yet. And Vietnam has grabbed Cristo Redentor. We know Egypt was going for that, so that will have annoyed the Egyptians. Vietnam picking that up. No wonder Vietnam are doing so well. Population 10 population is their smallest city. Actually, if you look over here, okay, 6 and 9 in their colonies, but 10, 16 up there. They got 23 here, 20 in their capital, and 28 in southern India. Wow, that's a lot of people. And the Huns did not go into a war. It's annoying. We wanted them to go into a war. They just didn't go into a war. So, random. Soviet Union, no wars breaking out. Just a big one to focus on. And Munich's now in the yellow. I think Britain, with these planes, if Britain keep bombing, I mean, where are they? Oh no, they're here. It's fine. If Britain keep going, by next turn with artillery as well, they could have a foothold, another foothold in mainland Europe. They've already got one here in Denmark, and another one here in the Brittany region. This would be huge if Munich fell to Britain and not Poland. Okay, Poland are moving on to the second city though, so you know, good news for them. Germany is collapsing slowly from the east and north. Oh, I need to click next turn. My bad. I was wondering why nothing was going on. China go first. Okay. So China, you process first. That's a big honor you've got there, and you're not doing very much. Like, you let the Siamese take this city from you, and the Siam-Vietnam borders are so messed up. I mean, they're working together, so you can understand. They've had open borders with each other since practically the beginning of the game. Great War Infantry from Siam. Not seeing that from Vietnam. I don't think. Oh, they have their unique unit anyway, so never mind. My bad. Egypt. Can't believe Egypt. They just came out of nowhere. I mean, they've been so strong for so long now, but they're still not building units. Like, I mean, I know the Zulu get a benefit they get a discount, but still, so many more units. Oh, Egypt have regular infantry now though. Do they have bombers yet? No, still Great War bombers. No regular bombers. But those battleships would help if the Zulu destroyed all of southern Egypt. I mean, they're just not defending this land bit. Like, they're strong in the Mediterranean and stuff, but not where they need to be. And Rome has peaced out with the Iroquois. Why is Germany trying to take Rome? You need to be defending your cities. You're losing them. Poland also peaced out with Rome. And Great Britain haven't been yet. But Munich did heal a little bit. I don't know why Germany is trying so hard to hold off the Romans. It's such a bad idea. Oh, the Huns declared war. But it's not going to matter because it's against the Aztecs. I mean, that's not big. Maybe, I don't know, that's probably not going to speed up their processing. Come on, we need the Huns versus like Soviet Union. Burn some units. Or even Poland. That is probably more and more likely. The more Poland invests into Germany, the more likely it is that we're going to see a Hunnic-Poland war, and as the more Huns invest into taking Poland, the likelier is maybe Soviet Union go after Poland. They've been very quiet, the Soviet Union. I don't like it. I mean, I wanted them to do well because I picked them out as a mod, and you know, I hope they did do well. I replaced Russia with them, and Russia always do well as a Civ normally. So I was hoping the Soviet Union would do well, and they've not been too bad. They've done well. They're not dead like some Civs. So, you know, I guess there's that. Wow, come on, Great Britain. You can do it. Whoa. Where are we going? And the Mayans... Oh, there we go. That's the war. Enough Civs declared war. Mayans versus Aztecs. Why are you going for a naval invasion with Gatling guns? I don't know what they're doing. Brazil and Assyria peaced out. No importance to that, really, but... Okay. Again, didn't know they were at war at all. And Mali using their navy. Well done, Mali. If Mali grabbed this city, they'd be doing well. I mean, they're not going to win by any chance. The Zulu, the Zulu are upgrading all their imps, and they're sending them towards Assyria by the look of it. I'd be worried. I mean, Assyria, if they stuck all their units here against the sea, they could defend pretty well. Unless this is going for Egypt. I mean, I can't see it going for Egypt, though. Like, it's unlikely. Great Britain bin. Yep, and Munich is in the red. Next turn, Great Britain will grab Munich, which will be huge. Huge for this game. I mean, I did say a few videos ago I'm going to start skipping turns. I'm not doing it just yet. I'm going to wait till like this war is over and the world's not so interesting. But at the moment, I want to see this as it happens. It's so exciting just to see these big Civs going at it. And the fall of Germany, really. I mean, they've already lost 1 city, 2, 3, 4 cities. And the British are sending more and more over, surprisingly. Britain is very... If the Iroquois wanted to try something, they really could. Okay, some influential Civs there. No one's going to win a culture victory. How it looks at the moment, no one is going to win a culture victory. But if Poland can grab SN here and pretty much split Germany into these southern 2 cities off as well, that would be really big for Poland. But Germany, they're defending against the Romans. Like, they're not going to do anything to you. You need to be defending Berlin. And okay, they got some artillery here to defend Berlin. But if Munich falls to Great Britain, then Berlin shouldn't last too long. When they could land so many units. You know, they got artillery here. Berlin's not going to last very long. And if Berlin falls to Britain and not Poland, well then, immediately, I'm going to start viewing Britain as bigger than Poland. Well, I probably should already. Britain are doing so well. I'm loving this. Just seeing them go and destroy Germany up here in the Baltic Sea. North America, kind of interesting again now. And a small Shoshone army here. Shoshone, though, it's very empty. You know, the Iroquois could walk through really quickly. Just take everything. Don't know if that will happen. Whoa, Shoshone. Shoshone citadeling. Just citadel spamming here next to San Francisco. And up here against Sacramento. But the big thing to notice is I think these may have taken a few Iroquois tiles as well. And the Iroquois won't be happy about that. And Argentina finally going to take out the Sioux. Which isn't wise, because that could force the Iroquois, or well, wouldn't force, but it could lead the Iroquois into a war with Argentina if they were to grab that, and the Iroquois would win against Argentina, I presume. They have artillery, so again, not too far behind, but the Iroquois would just really do well. I don't know how to word it, but even with Argentina having most of their stuff here, I think the Iroquois would do well. Mines have to be careful that Argentina don't sort of backstab them here, which is a shame. But that, guys, is going to be it for this video. As always, if you have enjoyed, it'd be awesome if you could leave a like, leave a comment, and maybe subscribe to try help me reach 50 subscribers. That'd be awesome. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.